Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching Under the Lights Racing. What is up, Under the Lights Racing? It's your man on the mic tonight, UTR Storm, and I am proud to welcome you to the booth here this evening and to this special, amazing broadcast of Under the Lights Racing Xfinity Series racing action from the Daytona Super Speedway. We're so excited to have y'all in the booth or on track tonight for all the drivers. We have a stellar lineup. Let me tell you something. Listen closely. I've got a storyline for you. 31 drivers. The most we've ever seen. We thought 28 was big in this league. We are starting with 31 drivers in the Xfinity Series. Wow. So we're going to go through the lineup real quickly. We have a lot of rookies. Let me tell you something. We got a lot of rookies. Starting for the 60 lap event, they'll make up 150 miles tonight. On the pole for Team Trackhouse is the number 10 rookie, Peyton Smith, with a 47.508 in qualifying. Starting in second is a Final Four contender in Season 6. That is a 68 of John Dean for Aspire Motorsports on the front row. Starting third in the number 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing, it is Dakota Humphrey, a rookie this year. Starting fourth, he is a seasoned vet. Driving the number 74 for MHR is Alan Drake. Starting fifth in the number 51 machine, it is Zach Allen. Starting sixth in the number 5 for BJ McLeod Racing, it is Stephen Davis II. Starting seventh in the number 6 machine is Lance Peterson, a rookie in the league this year. Starting eighth in the number 7 machine, it is a season 6 runner-up in the championship hunt. It is Nick Jensen. Starting ninth in the number 18 machine, he drives for Joe Gibbs Racing as a rookie. It is Michael Shackelford. Starting 10th in the number 47 car is vet himself, Richard Denny. Starting 11th, driving the number 8 for a change this year, it is the machine of Luke Smith, the Cup Series champion and Final Four contender last year. And your recent winner as of the Season 7 Daytona 250 last night as well for Luke. Starting 12th in the number 1 for GMS Racing is the number 1 of Mark Quinn Brewer. Starting 13th is the number 38 of Nick Stills, truck champion in Season 6. Starting 14th is the number 22 of Dylan Blevins, the season vet. Starting 15th, a rookie this year, contending for the Rookie of the Year, is Brandon Edgington in the number 90 machine. Starting 16th in the number 20, a rookie in the league, is David Phillips. Starting 17th, season vet, coming back and competing championship full-time in the lower series, it is Evan Helton, driving the number 9 machine for GMS Racing. Starting 18th in the number 54, he is a league rookie. It is Ferdinand Damasco. Starting 19th in the number 44 machine, it is season vet Jason Beeson. Starting 20th in the number 13 machine is Zach Evans, a league rookie. Starting 21st in the number 16 car, he is actually a league rookie, but special with him, that is Justin Bartley. Now, he transferred over from the PlayStation over to Xbox this past summer and finally is now on NASCAR. He's been racing NASCAR Heat 5, not in leagues. This is his first ever league race, sanctioned race for him. He's been racing on the PlayStation side for many years now. He transferred over to the Xbox side this past summer and joined UTLR. He's actually here in Sulphur Springs, right where I live. And so, best friend of mine, personally, best friend, literally. But he is driving the number 16 car for his first ever league attempt here in Daytona in the number 16 machine. Starting 22nd is the number 89 of Jacob Willingham, also a league rookie. Starting 23rd, it is the number 15 of Jack Farnhart. Starting 24th in the number 4, subbing for Meso, for Mesa McClaps, it is going to be the 4 of Jerry Robertson, filling in for him as a sub. He is under the weather this evening, so he will not be competing. Starting 25th in the number 08, it will be the Austin Knowles. Starting 26th in number 61, it is Zach Rote. He is also a league rookie. Starting 27th in the number 93 car, it is league rookie Stephen Pillow. Hope I pronounced that right. Starting 28th in the number 07 machine, it is league rookie Jackson Stotts. Starting 29th in the number 36 machine, it is our military friend and veteran in the league, Danny Byerly. And then starting 30th in the last two spots, 30th is Sam Schaefer, a league rookie in the 11 machine. And rounding out this 31 car field, it is your Under the Lights Racing Cup Series broadcaster and league veteran Ian McClintock to round out this 31 car field. What a race this is going to be, guys. It's going to be truly one for the record books. So, storylines, well, let's put it this way. We have 25 that raced last night. We had one cause for caution. We had two cautions total, which is probably a record. I don't know the stats for sure. Even though I'm the owner, I don't know the stats because we don't keep up those kind of stats. But I'm pretty sure that is a league record for the least amount of cautions in a Daytona race with that many drivers. So two cautions, only one for cause. The other one is the other one that's going to be happening tonight, the 9/11 caution, to support 9/11 week and the ones of those lives that were lost yesterday, 23 or 4 years ago. So a lot on the line. We saw great racing, great pack racing, and these guys were able to get it done. And Luke came home with the dub last night. And I am being informed as we speak it'll be 30 cars. As there will not be. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to. Somebody's trying to back out. I've got a sub on standby, actually. Gotta love being an owner sometimes. Gotta take care of business. Hoping that this guy gets the message. Brad, I'm trying to get him to fill in. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, sorry about that. We have a sub for the sub of the original driver. So Brad Rayner, who will be driving the number 4 car this evening, as Jerry Robertson was unable to get in time. So but yeah, so that is the lineup for this evening. If I can get back to what I needed to get to. My stats, I was going to read off to y'all from last night. Come on now, where are you? Where are you at? Where are you at? All right, there we go. So, of course, INF, Jack Farnhart in the number 20 machine in the truck series Tuesday night. He took home the dub in that 100 lap feature event. Peyton Smith, who is your pole sitter, finished runner up to Jack at Daytona. So we'll see what he can do tonight. Your top five for the trucks was Luke in third, Dylan in fourth, and Jerry in fifth. Obviously, Jerry will not be racing this evening. And then last night we saw 25 drivers compete, and 21 drivers finished last night's race. As we saw three DNFs with one did not start driver, which was Hunter Dowling, which he was actually in Hurricane Francine being impacted by that hurricane down in Louisiana in the southern parts of Mississippi. So Hunter will be back next week, most likely, as he was dealing with the effects from Hurricane Francine down there along the coastline. We had 14 cars out of the 25 car field last night and finished on the lead lap with only from 15th to 20th, 5 cars finished a lap down, with Cody Bonner in the 14th finishing 2 laps down, and the rest DNFing, which were 3 RCR cars DNFing out of last night's race. That was Dakota Humphrey in the 3, Danny Byerly in the 50, and Nick Stills in the 62. So a great race tonight, great race on tap. Like I said, can't stress it enough. I'm excited. I really am. To call a race that's going to be 31 or 30 drivers, no, 31 drivers, is going to be absolutely ridiculous. As right now they're getting in the lobby. Get to our POVs tonight. Shout out to Dusty, Ducky, and Hammer. Hammer being, let's see, Ducky being Evan Hilton, Dusty being John Dean, and Texas Boy or Black Hammer. Black Hammer being Marking Brewer. So as I get them, their streams pulled up here. So bear with me trying to get these streams pulled up for us. All right, so they have not lobbed, good lord, not got into the lobby yet, as they're on the holding pattern. Going through pre-race details, obviously new rules in effect. So last night there was a stipulation on track, of course, where people pitted coming into the 911 caution on lap 8, and so which was a big no, and we didn't have a. It wasn't really. It was kind of a respect rule in the league, so we did that. But it's gonna be a fun night, so I'm excited for it. 60 laps. I don't know the stage breaks, honestly. I'm interested to see how many of these guys actually finish the race. But a solid lineup here. Trying to get our driver in real quick. I gotta love. That's why I don't. It's hard being a broadcaster and the owner, because people want to message me whenever I'm not the admin in charge. So but yeah, so some of the highlights. Let's talk about some highlights here as I get back. I have not locked lobby. All right, so some more pre-race activities going on. Kind of going down the list here. We have, let's see, as far, as, because we do team points for the first time this year. We have two Spire cars starting inside the top 10. That is John Dean in the 68 and Zach Allen in the 51. There are two Joe Gibbs Racing cars inside the top 10. That is both rookies, Dakota Humphrey in the 19 starting third, and that is the 18 of Michael Shackelford starting ninth. MHR take up two spaces. That is Alan Drake in the fourth position in the 74 car and Richard Denny in the 47. Then completing the rest of the top 10 is one from JD Motorsports. That is Lance Peterson in the 6. One from BJ McLeod. That is Stephen Davis in the 5. And then one from Trackhouse. That is your pole sitter, Peyton Smith. And then one from GMS Racing. That is Nick Jensen inside the top 10. So these returnees, again, John Dean competing, that is Dusty Stud, competing for the championship last year, came up short, almost won the entire championship, and just came up a little short. So he's going to be contending for the Cup Series championship this year. The drivers competing for the Xfinity Series championship this year, going down the list of the lineup, is Peyton Smith, Dakota Humphrey, Stephen Davis, Lance Peterson, Nick Jensen, Michael Shackelford, Brandon Edgington, David Phillips, Evan Helton, Ferdinand Damasco, Jason Beeson, Zach Evans, Justin Bartley, Jacob Willingham, Jerry Robertson, Austin Knowles, Zach Rott, Stephen Pillow, Jackson Stotts, Sam Schaefer, and Ian McClintock. So those are the guys competing for the championship this year. The guys that are going to be riding around for the fun of it, just competing in the lower series, that is going to be the 68 of John Dean. That is the 74 of Alan Drake, the 51 of Zach Allen, the 47 Richard Denny, the 8 of Luke Smith, the number 1 of Marquin Brewer, number 38 of Nick Stills, the 22 of Dylan Blevins, the number 15 of Jack Farnhart, and the number 36 of Danny Byerly. Oh, wait, sorry. He is going for the championship, I believe. So, yeah, after last night in the Cup Series, we'll go over Cup points right quick. So, obviously, it's the first race of the season, so points kind of not a big factor. But your race winner, Luke Smith, leads the way for Legacy Motor Club. Him and Zach Allen take up the first and second spots in the points, followed by Team Spire in third and fourth of Dylan Blevins and Markin Brewer. And then Evan Helton in the fifth spot. John Dean in sixth. Jerry Robertson in seventh. Colton Kinney in eighth. Mike Osborne in ninth. Brad Rayner in 10th. DeMonte Hamilton in 11th. Tanner Herring in 12th. 13th. Well, all right, so Tanner Herring is actually the last transfer spot of the playoffs. So those 12 drivers would be in, quote unquote, in the playoffs if they were to end today, which granted, it's race number 1, so that's not going to happen. 10 points as of last night. Spire Motorsport leads the way with 136 points over Legacy Motor Club in second, 29 points behind, with Hendrick Motorsports charging in third, 37 points behind, and Trackhouse in fourth with 81, with 55 points behind. RCR sits fifth in the standings. Joe Gibbs in sixth. Team Penske seventh. Eighth is RFK Racing. Ninth, Front Row Motorsports. And 10th is Team Hazelberg, which is the Project 27 car, which did not race, so did not get any points. So 9 teams competing for the team championship this year. Spire got 1 stage win, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s. Meanwhile, Legacy got 1 win, 2 top 5s. And Hendrick went out and got 1 top 5 and 1 top 10. Trackhouse got 1 top 10. RCR got 3 DNFs. Joe Gibbs got 1 pole and 1 top 5. Team Penske got 1 top 10. RFK with 1 top 10. And Front Row Motorsports with nothing on their board of just finishing points. far as the truck series goes, let's go look at their team points from Tuesday night. GMS leads the way with 139 points over Trackhouse. Trackhouse is second in 33 points behind. GMS has 1 stage win, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s, and 1 DNF. In second with Trackhouse, they have 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s across all 3 of their drivers. Thor Sport in third, they are 52 points behind. They had 2 top 10s and 1 top 5. RCR in fourth with 1 stage win. Fifth was KBM, 1 pole and 1 top 10. Spire Motorsports in sixth with 1 top 10. Front Row Motorsports in seventh with nothing. Young Motorsports in eighth with 1 win, 1 top 5, and 1 top 10. Then HRE in 10th with nothing, and 11th with Nimco Motorsports with nothing. And in the truck series, Jack Farnhart obviously leads the way over Jerry Robertson with a 2-point lead. Truck points are tighter at the moment. After the first race, it is a 10-point gap from first to fifth. We get ready. Let's go trackside for tonight's command.
Here's Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
Thank you.
This one. Come on,
this is for the troops overseas. Gentlemen,
Alrighty. The moment is here. It's time to go racing. And INF, I see your comment down there. Who's your money on tonight? Well, I don't even know. It's 31 drivers in my 10. Luke has these tracks down. They really do. But I gotta feel like these new guys real quick, honestly. Because it's a mangle of a mess. Let's go here and let's get these drivers lined up. Taking it through the field, it is the 5 of Outlaw. So, gamer tags I'll be calling it as gamer tags in the race. The 5 of Outlaw. The 6 of Weast in the TikTok car. Drake in the 74. There's Deport in the 38. 20 of Tyfield. The 16 of Bartley Boy. Or Bardo Boy, sorry. The 1 of Black Hammer. The 07 of Jack Boy. The 19 of Drip. The 61 of Wacky. Dude Chef back there in the 11 car. Brad in the 4 as a sub. The 51 of Dr. Clater. The 18 of Garage God. 93 of SP. This is gonna be weird. Motor is 99. We have 2 SPs in the field technically. The 44 of Ham Wallet. The 10 of Peyton. The 15 of INF. The 89 of Knockdown. The 08 of Vortex. 47 of R. Diddy. The 9 of Ducky. The 36 of Ranger. The 8 of LRS. 54 of Foxtrot. The 92 of Why So Serious. The 7 of SP. The 90 of Edge. 22 of Flash. 68 of Dusty. That makes up your 31 car grid. Let's get to it. The season opener of Under the Lights Racing UTR Xfinity Series. Coming to the line here in Daytona is the World Center of Racing. Let's go! 31 cars abreast here in Daytona. They are on a high draft package with a ×2 wear. Dusty on the outside. He knows how to work it. Go back here in the pack though. I want to see the carnage. I want to see how this guy's going to race. Bardo Boy back here. This is his first league attempt. 3 wide on the first lap. They try to get a little single foul. Now remember, we do have a 9/11 caution coming on lap number 8. Black Hammer getting shuffled out. We have one car shuffled out. That is the 38 of D-Port getting shuffled. I'm blend back up, almost in front of a few drivers. Jack Boy on the outside, trying to get the outside moving. Here comes INF back behind him with the push. And he's going to dip down right in front of Vortex. Yeah, wait. That's actually his teammate. Oh, and Vortex is around. VG Drip slide out of the draft already. Something happened to him off the start. Don't know what exactly, but the leader's only on lap 4 of 14 in the first stage, and he's already getting lapped. Dude Chef racing from Hawaii right now. He's actually out in Hawaii right now racing on a controller versus his normal wheel setup, so he's struggling right now. See how he plays it out the rest of this race. There's Brad subbing Dr. Clater, Garage God. Here comes the pack, passing VG Drip in the number 19 after starting P4. I don't know exactly what happened. But he started inside the top 5 and managed to drop into a lap down, which granted he'll be the first car a lap down. This is back here. We got Camlaw and the 15 INF side by side. Black Hammer back here side by side with the 61, the 07 of Jack Boy coming with a run. On the bottom, INF on the outside with the 1. They're going to try to go by the 19 of Drip. It's going to try to find a spot to blend in. Let these guys go by. Right now, up front, it is the 10 of Peyton leading the charge. This 31 car charge out in front of Daytona. INF back here on the bumper, the 19. Finally filled in, found a gap. Bardo Boy back there challenging him as well. They got 2 laps to go. Oh, a little contact from the outside. Outlaws in the wall. The 20 car also in the wall. And somebody a little slow here. That is the number 8 of Luke. He's going to fill in. Couple drivers getting shuffled out. They are all single file for the time. Ardeni back here battling against the 08 of Vortex. Ducky in the lead pack. The 19. No, Hammer to pit road. Already taking advantage of a little bit of action, maybe some strategy in play. They know the caution is coming. The 89 knockdown to the outside. He's going to travel to the outside racing edge. His outside Flash right now. Flash in the 22 car. However, after today, he will only be competing in the 21 car for part-time this season. He's a part-time driver. Was full-time last year. He dropped to full-time cup and decides on only part-time in the truck and Xfinity. So he's driving the 21 car. The remainder of this select racing of Mr. J. He's also competing in the Cup Series Championship after moving up. And there is your caution, the 9/11 caution, in effect. Alright, so pits are closed. The 19 will be getting his lap back. Now, what they're going to do here, and what we're going to do is, we're going to take a remembrance moment. We're going to go about 2 or 3 laps, from lap 9 through lap 11. These guys are going to be taking single file. And we're going to remember those lost. Yesterday, many years ago, on the terror attacks here in the United States on September 11th, 2001. As we take this time, the drivers in the chat are going to go silent coming this time by. We are going to go silent for 1 lap in remembrance. Then we'll go down a timeline of pay our respects to those lost on 9/11. The events on 9/11, 5:45 a.m. Muhammad Atta and Abdul Aziz Al Omari, 2 of the intended hijackers, passed through security at Portland International Jetport in Maine. They board a Cuba flight to Boston Logan International Airport. Then they board American Airlines Flight 11. 7:59 a.m. Flight 11 takes off to Boston, headed for Los Angeles, California. At 8:15, United Airlines Flight 175 takes off from Boston, also headed for Los Angeles. Both flights had 5 hijackers on board. At 8:19, a flight attendant alerts ground personnel on Flight 11 that hijacking is underway and the cockpit is unreachable. At 8:20 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 takes off from Dulles. Outside Washington, D.C., there are 5 hijackers on board. At 8:24, Mohammed Atta, a hijacker on Flight 11, unintentionally alerts air controllers in Boston to the attack. At 8:37, after hearing a broadcast from Ada on Flight 11, Boston Air Traffic Controls that the U.S. Air Force's Northeast Defense Sector, who then mobilized the Air National Guard to follow the plane. At 8:42, United Airlines 93 takes off from Newark, New Jersey, after delaying through routine traffic. 4 hijackers on board. At 8:46, Flight 11 crashes into the World Trade Center's North Tower. All passengers aboard are instantly killed, and employees of the World Trade Center are trapped above the 91st floor. At 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 crashes into the World Trade Center's South Tower. All passengers aboard are instantly killed, and so are an unknown number of people in the tower. At 9:28, hijackers attack on Flight 93 At 9:37, Flight 77 crashes into the Pentagon. All passengers aboard are instantly killed, and so are 125 civilian and military personnel in the building. Thank you. Now, let's get back to some racing action here in Under the Lights Racing. SP on the outside. Let's go on board him for this restart. It's time. Let's go. Dusty did not get the jump that he wanted. Not a lot of help to the outside. It's Dusty, SP, Ducky, and Jack Boy on the outside. Oh, and big wreck on the outside. Cars flying everywhere. Big wreck in the back. That is going to bring out our first caution for cause this evening. As they race it back to the line here. The 74 of Drake P3 Flash gets kind of shunted. Looks like he gets on a pit road. And we are under caution for the first time this evening. So this will be the first opportunity for these guys to get some pit setups in, get some adjustments, and see what they can do here this evening. As pit stops take place, you will see it all. Pit road action and everything. On side by side as we go NASCAR nonstop.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh. My mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately,
She's a legend.
The living, the dead. Can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I need you to help me save my daughter. And how do I know that you're gonna keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Days. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
Recognize this puss?
Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
Are you doing this?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort. Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Spread after like it's so random.
You're that thing from my dream.
Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.
Remember me? Of course you don't. But I'm sure you recall that Twin Peaks is your local source for scenic views. We're men. We eat with our hands, and we ref from the bleachers.
Wet gas Holden!
They Can't hear you. This lodge is your local manly escape. Only here are you...
Alright, so that was the end of stage number 1. Sorry, my bad. So that was the end of stage number 1. This is the start of stage number 2. Back underway. What happened was there was a wreck coming to the last lap of the stage. So what they did is they paced around. They picked up the pace to finish the stage under caution because they were not going to be able to get back going green before the end of the stage. So they just paced around. So that's what took place. We're back underway in a interesting lineup here at the front. We have Weast, we have Garage God, we have the 89 of Knockdown, the 90 of Edge, the 15 of INF there, the 10 of Peyton. But Weast in the TikTok car out in front here in Daytona. 31 cars still abreast. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 and many more. Weast out in front. Garage God in second with Knockdown in third. INF in fourth on the inside. That is Edge leading the outside charge. 74 of Drake on the outside, right behind the 10 of Peyton. As there'll be 12 laps in this second stage. It looks like there is a wreck in the back. Indeed there was. That'll be caution number 2 on the night. And caution is out once again here in Daytona. Good hard racing from these drivers. Looks like a big stack up in the very back here. Wacky was involved. Dude Chef looks like he got maybe a little bit of damage. Ham Mullet maybe a little bit of damage. Going through the field here. Denny catching up. Foxtrot in the 54. Making a decent charge to the front. Trying to. Why so serious? Looks like he got major damage off of that one. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be a main contender in that wreck. His car is clobbered. Bardo Boy not doing too bad. Sitting probably mid-pack about right now, so it's actually pretty well for his very first attempt in a league race. Pits will be open this time. Who do we see come right after this stage break? Will we see any takers from the front pack? I do not believe so. We have 2 dip off. See, here comes others that were involved in that wreck to get repairs. Brad was one of the first ones to come in, so was INF. So most of the front runners stay out under this caution. So, choose cone at Super Speedways changed this year in UTLR. Used to we do at the line. Well, we want to get back racing as soon as possible. So, what are we doing? Well, glad you asked. These drivers will come around to the back straight away, and they will be choosing at the Sunoco sign in turn 3. Not this one, this is turn 2. It'll be exactly looking like just like that on the right hand side, except it'll be out in turn 3 that we are heading to right now. They will choose bottom lane or top lane, whichever their hearts desire. We're going to stay on board with Jack Boy, see where he goes. So stage 1 results let's go through those real quick because I was kind of confused. Peyton got the stage win. Plater in second, Drake in third, Garage God fourth, Dusty fifth, SP sixth, Waste in seventh, Ducky in eighth, Jackboy ninth, and Racing Edge round out your top 10 in stage number 1. Now these guys getting ready for the restart here. Jackboy on the outside, row number 2. How does he get the launch? Let's find out. Here we go. Back under the gears they go. Charging hard, trying to get the side draft immediately. Just no help from Dusty. Dusty could not get the jump. Clater, a strong contender at these super speedway tracks, gave the number 6 car the push of his lifetime. There is the number 9 of Ducky. He knows how to get it done at plate tracks. Drake, a solid driver here at the super speedways. He is P3. That is Racing Edge in the 90 P4 on the inside, and Garage God sucking up to his back bumper in the 18. 3 wide out back behind him. Thinks better of it. Single file out behind them. Still side by side here. Trying to find a gap. The 36 car, the 07 dips out. 68 is going to not have enough room. He doesn't let him in. We have 7 laps to go in stage number 2. Back on the left and trudging to the front, right behind Jackboy, 68 of Wacko, Wacky, Slater, Payton on in the second position, Ducky out back behind him. One driver is super slow out on the champion last night in the season 6 and last night in the Cup Series season opener. Back there in the mid pack fighting with Ina. And number 7 back behind him. 4 Brad. 54 Foxtrot in the back battling with Cameron. Go to the outside, try to make a few positions in contact in the wall. Goes to 30 this 08. He hanging to the outside wall. Good choice to keep it up there. They bounce out of that one. The 92 White is just kind of cruising for now, unfortunately. Not the race that he wanted. He hasn't raced in UTR in a very, very long time, so he's been hit and miss. He said he wanted to come back full time in the Xfinity series with availability, so he did. But this guy has not raced since like almost, I want to say maybe 2 seasons ago. Maybe 1 or 2 races here and there. So he's been definitely rough around the edges. He's still got to learn. He's got to learn the track again. He's got to learn cars. So definitely a learning curve. But he will be mindful of others and he will be competitive when the time is right. Just gotta find the right balance of the car. Flash out back behind here. Three-way battle. Side by side action racing back here. That is INF and right up top with the 47 of Art Denny and the 20 of I don't know. Here comes it outside. Really trying to make it happen. Everybody wanted to get him out. We've got to wait for that run. Contact made. Oh, and there goes 2 or 3 cars around in the back. Multi-car pile-up here in Daytona. That will be a caution at the line. Caution is out once again this evening here from Daytona. No contact was made going 3 wide and forced. Lies driving into it. Waterboy back here. I think he may have missed the wreck. learning his curves here in league racing, just in general. So they may finish this stage under caution as well, as there is 2 laps to go this time by. They may do a 1-lap shootout. I'm not exactly for sure. We can do it if we have availability. It will be a decision by the race control. See what impact stop. So yeah, these guys are going to finish this stage under caution, as the first 2 stages have been under caution. So they're going to pace it out. Which means the 6th at least will be your stage winner here in stage number 2. That will be Ducky in 2nd, Clater in 3rd. We got the 15 of INF. Nope. Who is that? Find out. That is Drake in 4th. Rod got in 6th, Peyton in 7th. Eighth is 68 of Dusty Stud. Around this time, this will be the end of stage number 2. Everybody on the top 10 was Mountain Ranger for the rest. Final 2 spots. So stage number 2 is in the books. We have not lost a soul. Still 31 drivers in this race competing for the win. It's all on the line. Everything has been laid out. The first 2 stages have been drawn up. It's time to find out who takes home the season Xfinity Series opener here in Daytona. Still on board Drake here. Back in the way here. Green flag is back down. Let's rank it up here in Daytona, shall we? maybe I need to stop doing crank it up, because it seems like the first 2 times I did it in the trucks and a caution came out. In Xfinity, caution came out. I just need to stop doing crank it up. So they crank it up, as soon as I crank it up, they crank up the gears or something. But hell, they crank it up and then we gotta crank it right back down. So caution is out once again. Look at the 92 is up against the wall and just got loose, started banging up against the wall and had no reaction. Guys trying to go around, didn't have enough time to react, and you saw the onboard D4. He was battling with him and kind of got into it, and unfortunate circumstances ended up with him flying. And we have our first lag out of the evening. It is the 11 of Dude Chef. Granted, kind of not surprised, only because he did say he was racing in Hawaii was not the best internet, so that leaves us down to 30 cars. So it's still massive. Caution break, let's go. NASCAR nonstop.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is coming to the CW.
He's gonna go for the lead.
8 weeks of action.
This is his race.
Including every playoff race. Exclusively on the CW.
This is when championships are won.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series. The action begins Friday, September 20th at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the CW.
Remember me? Of course you don't. But I'm sure you recall that Twin Peaks is your local source for scenic views. We're men. We eat with our hands, and we ref from the bleachers.
Wet gas, Holden!
They can't hear you. This lodge is your local manly escape. Only here are you encouraged to indulge in all the man-sized portions of scratch food, sports, and 29-degree draft beer your manly manliness desires. So get your axe into Twin Peaks and experience the lodge mentality.
Here we go. Our first lag out of the night was the 11 car. Back in the way. Here we go. Green flag racing. Another lag out as well. And also lag out. That was game crash. We have one lag out and one game crash. And now we got 29 cars still here in the heart of Daytona. Halfway through the stage, 36 of 60. 36 of 60, halfway through this race. INF on the outside, getting hungry dry. Here comes the 20th high field. Trying to charge up to him. Make it work exactly like he planned on. We are down to 24 laps to go here from Daytona. This is just crazy. Like, I love this. And I know why I love it. Well, because this day or this race last year, I believe we had maybe 20 cars, maybe got 17 or 20. Right now there's 29 on track. We started with 31. So this is awesome. This is amazing. Next week, the Xfinity heads to the Allergy Indianapolis Roval on this day. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are not all that quick because of how the day works and how the racing product works on track. It's kind of cool. To me, issues on the track. Oh, There goes a wreck. Yep, saw that one coming. Well, I don't know. That's probably gonna be a caution. Probably gonna be a caution. I'll be surprised if they don't throw that. Like on one car was around on that one. I saw that, so I was seeing if they hold true to that. Grab the outside. See if we can race the edge on the inside, trying to make the push with 51 of Slater happen. That is Peyton on the outside. Team track out and then Peyton point two out here and already getting 37 making his way to the front. On behalf of the stud. You have Reese still leading the way. You have 36 of them. Hold up. Up a second. Let me get here. Let me get this man fella right here. Can I go through? There we go. The 36 of Mountain Ranger. This brother, our military personnel, was running and won his first career UTLR race at Talladega in the Season 6 closer last year. And right now, he is running P2. Less than 20 laps to go. And Weiss goes to the outside. Don't know why. 19 laps to go, and he dips back down in front of Ranger. That is Drippy running in the P3 position. That is Ducky in P4, Dusty in P5. We see Drake in P6, Claire P7, and Racing Edge in P8 as they run with coming around the 17 laps to go. What a run by Ranger, staying quiet, and he is competing for the win. Ranger going for the lead. He does. He takes the lead away as the 6 moves up, out of the way. My question is, do they have enough fuel to make it to the end? Oh, and here they come. Pit stop taking place. The first few dip on pit road. Your leader, Ranger. Ooh, I don't know if that was a penalty or not. That sure looks close. They are the first to dip on the pit road, so that means the rest we have one pit stop left. Here comes SP and Company, Deport, Racing Edge, Outlaw, Deport, yeah, and Hammer, Drippy, 11. Fuel only looks like it was a stop. Here comes the rest of the field. The next group of field, Clater, Peyton, 51, Clater, 74 Drake, the 9 Ducky, the 8 of Luke. I believe Ranger got hit with a penalty. He is out by himself, so Ranger went from leading the race and got a penalty. Dusty gets a penalty. Dusty's race is over. Dusty got a penalty. Speeding on pit road for two guys who were inside the top 10 or top 5 now have fallen hard. The 30 drivers on the track everything hard and reaching by. Dusty dropped from the top 5, now 23rd on track. And this is the race for the top spot right now. Drippy, Edge, Brad, Dusty, Drake, and Peyton. Right now, Flash in the 22 car leads the way, still needing to pit. Flash out kind of by himself with only 15 laps to go. He is your race leader. Ranger dropped to 23rd or 24th on track after that penalty. Going from the lead to 21st. Right, the lead to 24th. That is how much a penalty matters in this race. Don't forget Transformers 1 in theaters September 20th. Go watch it now. Pack. Because that could be the win right here. That front pack and this pack needs to get together. That front pack is already together. They need to get these two guys going. That way they can go up there and try to race for the win. Dropper right now. Racing in T5. Out by himself is your race leader. He is 29 seconds ahead of the race leaders, or of the pack that has already pitted. But I have seen something different. Flash is not getting pitted. But he has pitted already. I'm not sure how I can get Flash already pitted. It feels open. Right now, he is the race leader. Alright, this is finally got linked up here. My question is who's second, third, fourth. Because Racing is... Racing is Right now, Flash still leading the way here in the number 22 machine. I don't know what kind of strategy he is on. I did not see if he came down pit road and took fuel only. I have no clue what kind of strategy he took, if he has already pit, if it was a fuel only stop. 9 laps to go. These guys have broken up. I don't know what happened. This field is broken up now. Unless they're trying to get this big train coming out back behind them. Looks like it's less than 10 laps to go. They can race for it. And they're really hurting themselves right now. 3 wide. Looks like a caution might be out. Hold everything. That's exactly what this is. A caution has come out. I don't know what for. I have no idea. I was kind of all over the track. Honestly, I have no clue what the caution's for. Unless it was a lag caution from that group, that little pack there we saw split up. It could have been a lag caution. But, yep, it sure was a lag caution, and that's not what Flash wants to see. Now, the leaders hit pit road. Flash, the 92, and the 18 head down pit road along with Top Hill, and the main pack is going to stay out. Strategy for Flash just went into the tank. We're under 10 laps to go. 7 laps to go. We will go back racing with 6 laps to go. Which means when they get back around to the line under green, that will be 5 to go. Cautions will be off, and this race will be official no matter what. This hands the race lead to the 90 of Edge, the 19 of Drippy, the 9 of Ducky, the 4 of Brad, I believe. So these guys, unless... Okay, yes, they are starting at the tail end of the field. They probably went around and got their wave arounds. That is what they're doing, they're getting the wave arounds. This is going to be the crucial point right here. They might be going green single file. We probably had our 5 cautions. That can happen. At any point of the race, we get our 5th caution. After that, we have cautions are pretty much done. We have our limit. From that point on, every restart is single file. That is what the pace is right now. We have a 5 limit rule. Once we hit that 5 limit, all restarts are single file. So we'll be ready for a single file restart here in the 6 laps to go. Edge has control of the restart. He takes off. They're slow on the pickup. Later didn't take off. Back under here we go. Later, not much of a jump. They stack up behind them. Drippy and Edge take off. What a restart. But now, with 5 laps to go this time, the field is stacked out behind. Only 2 cars out in front, and then we have another 2. We have Edge and Drippy. The other 2 cars are about to get caught up with this main pack. That is Duffy and Brad. Coming around, they will see 4 laps to go. They are now the lead pack of this group, and now here comes the run of a lifetime. Duffy in the best position, running P3. He is the leader of this charge. You've got great pushers out behind him. You've got Super Speedway Fanatics and UTR back behind him. He's got Brad, he's got Luke, he's got Clater, and Drake all back there. These are guys you expect to win on Super Speedway. And they're going to have a run of a lifetime. 4 laps to go. Who's going to win the season opener here in Daytona? They've got to get linked up and they've got to go. They have caught them. They're going to get the draft. Where are they going to go? It's right on board Brad to see what happens. They go outside. They go for the block. It does not happen. Side by side for the lead. Edge up to block. Trying to get the side drive. 3 wide for second. Duffy takes the lead. Duffy drops back down in front. 3 wide in the back. Side by side. 3 laps to go. And they're wrecking out behind. Unfortunate. Oh my God. One's in the air. Big wreck. We race it out. No more caution. Caution off. Let's get after it. Who's going to win it? Many drivers' hopes are done for. Drake in P4, watch for him to run. Here comes Edge in P5. Duffy in the lead. You know he's going to walk 2 laps to go. They've got to get a run built up, but who is going to be the one that builds that run? Brad is going to try to do it all he can. Ducky the leader. 2.5 laps. Down the white flag lap this time by is the season opener at Daytona. White flag in the air for the first time this season. Who will build the run? Drake is backing up a little bit. He sinks back up to the 19. Here comes Clater. No run build up really. They go for the block. Here comes the run with the 6th car on the outside with Garage God. That's going to kill it. Does Brad have anything for Ducky off of turn number 4? Out of turn 4 for the final time. Bad news, Ducky is going to win his way into the playoffs here in Daytona. Booked in the victory lane. Bad news, Ducky. No runs from the outside. You saw the 6 and the 18 go after it. Went 3 wide, it killed the run, and nobody wanted to make a move after that. Ducky, Brad, and Drip take home the top 3 spots. Clater with a 4th place finish. Big wreck with 3 laps to go. Killed some momentum, and Why So Serious comes out with the top 10. Way to go. Racing Edge in 9th, Garage God 8th, Drake in 7th, Weiss in 6th, Peyton in the top 5, Slater in 4th. What a finish here in Daytona. And with that, guys, we'll be right back, but we're going to go grab our top 3 interviewers, and we are going to have a fun time here at the UTLR booth for post-race interviews. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the UTLR post-race interviews. I've got our winner here tonight. It is the man himself, Bad News Ducky, ringing in his first win this season at the season opener and already locks himself into the playoffs, even though those are far away. My man Duck, you took advantage of a couple laps of a pass, and you made it work. You got the run that you needed. You had the help out behind you. What was the plan of action coming through those last few laps?
I'm just thankful I had Brad, Clater, LRS, Dusty, people like that behind me, and Drip, of course. Drip came in clutch at the end there. Uh, I think I've made friends, and I'm glad with the friends I have. I did mess up coming to the start. I didn't know we were going. I did not hear go in the Discord. So if I ruined somebody's race, I'm sorry. But I did win, and I'm very happy with that and very thankful for the people I had around me.
Well, man, you had some up and down moments tonight. We saw you mostly in the top 10. You had a really good car overall. How was the car feeling? What was the, I guess, downsides you had to kind of overcome with such a large field tonight? What was some things you had to kind of overcome in order to get into a position to go after the win?
Same thing everybody else does when you're kind of on an island. If you don't have help, is you got to try to figure out how to weave out the teammates, right? So like there was one restart. I think INF did his thing, got in the lead, let people down, which everybody does it. Can't be mad at it. It's just you got to find a way to overcome it. And luckily, we did. I will say Brad would probably be in this position if it wasn't for they called caution and we didn't realize, so some of us slowed down. Uh, and I just managed to get around him, and then we tried to catch Drip and B Edge, or however you want to say his name. Um, but seriously, just thankful for Brad and Clater, Drip, LRS, and Dusty. Uh, can't thank y'all enough. That was very awesome. You can't win these races without having a few friends out there, and I guess I made some.
Well, man, you definitely did. I think some made enemies, some made friends, and you're one of the few that actually made friends tonight. So, uh, already locked in the playoffs. So that's something off your shoulders as we head into the
That's
rest of the
step
season.
one. Step one there, and then next step, get to the Final Four. I want to win this thing. I want to prove that I love being here, and I want to prove that I am the best at what I do.
Well, man, long time till the playoffs start, but step one already done. You got the win, you got the lock. Can't wait to see what you do the rest of the season as we head into Indy Roval next week.
It'll definitely be fun, and if this is rusty, then I'm gonna hate when I'm not.
Well, congrats on the win, my man. Any shout outs before I let you go?
I just again just can't shout Brad, Drip, and Clater, all them LRS enough. Without them, this win isn't possible. And God, it feels good to win on a plate track because I've hated these things all week. I know I won a stage in the trucks, didn't really do much in Cup, finished I think 5th in points overall there, but after winning the pole. But I'm a little hyped right now. If you can't tell, I'm happy about it. We are going to quote Dale Jr. real quick and say we are going to drink a lot of beer tonight.
Hell yeah. I love the celebration. Well, congrats on it, and we will see you next week at the Indy Roval.
Yes, sir.
And head down to here on the pit road where we find second place runner up, old Brad, a super speedway fanatic here on these any type of plate tracks, man. You always seem to be up here when it matters most. Coming in last minute, subbing for a driver. How does it feel to be kind of in the lower series number one? Because you're not used to these kind of tracks in these series because you're not usually the one that bumps down in the lower series. So I guess how does it feel to kind of be back into the lower series? And was there any intentions on trying to get a run to pass Ducky, or were you just going to kind of lock in and go with him?
Well, when it came down to the end there, it was really just sticking with Duck because I knew there was the rest of the pack had caught up to us and they were closing fast. I was just hell bent and holding that bottom line and trying to push him across the finish line. If there was an opening that came open, I was gonna go for it. But yeah, that we got that run on the outside of those guys and it stuck and was able to keep the pedal to the floor and push Duck to the lead and just keep on trucking. Yeah, it was a last minute sub. It was the first part of the race was a lot of chaos, just taking advantage of those pit stops, the cautions to do some pit stops and get the adjustments in, get those tire pressures up, and last stage things came together and it's in the right spot at the right time. Congrats to Duck, won his win. Good night.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, you kind of were kind of in the back there, having to feed your way through, feel your way through those rookies, I guess, this year, and kind of just learning the car once again. But you managed it and didn't really have too much of a crazy race. It was kind of stable and really relaxed for you. You look to try to compete any more this season in this series, or was this kind of just a one-off for you?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a few more, I would say. Yeah, I think that was the first time I was in a truck in an Xfinity car, probably for at least 2 seasons. So yeah, just jumping in with no practice. It was a little bit of adjustment there, but yeah, it was overall was a good night. I mean, there's a lot of young guys in the league in their first race, and just with a lot of cautions, especially at the plate tracks. It's just a lot of more give than take till everybody gets up to speed, especially after those cautions. Get things straightened out, and whenever you're getting up to speed with those these cars. It's just a lot of back and forth wiggling and stuff. But once it gets straightened out, it was some good racing there at the end.
Well, hey man, you did an amazing job, and you made it count when it mattered most to get up into the top five and get onto this podium. So congrats on a runner up here.
Thank you, and congrats to Duck again, and good job with Drip there, helping pushing us, keeping us away from the rest of the pack behind us.
Yes, sir, indeed. And as we move on to our third place, speak of the drip. Oh, Drip Master, you got a copy, my man.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a run you had. Didn't start out the way that I thought a lot of us would have had imagined. You went a lap down before lap five, um, after starting in the top five. So, what was the issue there? Just kind of started
I
off.
don't really know, man. My steering wheel started tweaking out like your local meth head at your 7-Eleven, and I had to pull off and unplug it and replug it back in to get it fired up. Uh, and then after that, it was just starting clawing our way from the bottom.
Yeah, you definitely had a lot of clawing to do. Thankful for that caution, and at the lap seven, lap eight break for the 911 to get that lap back, and got back into the mix. But man, you had to do some clawing. It was not easy. What was kind of your strategy once you were kind of back there in that pack, knowing, dang, I gotta claw my way through 30 guys. I mean, that's no
I
easy
was
task.
I was banking on at the end of stage one that everybody was taking 4 tires of fuel. So I took right sides and fuel, and that ended up being putting me on up into the position with a track like Daytona. It's, just as well as I do, it's draft heavy, so I figured tires didn't really matter that much. So I just figured if I took 2 right sides, it could put me back in position to be able to compete.
Yeah, well, and we saw you later on in the race. Kind of once we got single filed out, we got those drafts. Noticed that you were kind of up there pushing and leading that one line, that little group of five at one point. And then y'all finally
I
latched
was
on.
praying for green flags. I was praying for green flags.
Y'all had that good run going, and then right there at the end, that last caution came out, kind of killed the run. What was the plan? Because I know that there was a little bit of confusion going on up here in the booth, but we saw that Flash had stayed out. Like, was there any hope, or did y'all just know that he still had to pit? But y'all, was there any hope of still being able to win or be in a position to win, or did you think that he was going to take
Well,
an off
on
strategy?
that final on that final restart with the 90 car being in front of me, I was sold on him. I was going to go with him to the end if we could make it happen. And then Ducky and Brad come with that run, and uh, we kind of got a little shuffled up there. And when he went to the middle lane, I was like, well, I'm not running fourth. So I shot below the 90, and I knew that Ducky and Brad were going to clear him, and then they were going to shoot back down, which would ultimately give me the draft to pull me back into third, and just kept on trucking with it.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, I mean, you can't be upset with bronze. You got podium on your first time out this season in the Xfinity Series and with the big field that we had. What's your thoughts going into a road course to kick off week number two?
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get away from the crapshoot of super speedway racing and get to something a little bit more talented and technical. Um, Never really run the Indy Roval on NASCAR, so we're gonna give it a shot. I just really want to thank Beans, Rice, Jesus Christ, and Truck, for all of my success today, and give credit to Bad News Ducky for this next qualify. I was the highest finishing Toyota in the group tonight, so it was a good night.
Shout out High Road.
Yeah. Yes. Well, hey, man, congrats on the top three and third for sure. Good, solid points day for you to kick off the season, and good luck to you next week.
Thanks, man. Good job, Ducky.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Well, as we wrap it up here from Daytona, thank y'all to all the drivers who competed. It was a decent race, pretty good for first outing with our biggest field in the league history. So now how many come back next week, we will find out. But tune back in next Thursday as we see these Xfinity drivers tackle the Indy Roval And that is concluding it for UTR Live this week. Tune in next week, not only on Thursday, but on Tuesday, Wednesday actually. Trucks are off next week. We head to Cup Series racing action on Wednesday. Tune in there. We'll see y'all next week. Deuces, guys.